What's up, guys? This is Force Knight, and it's thundering outside in case you heard that, so sorry about that. But here I want to show you the core theme by Blue that you can get when you jailbreak your phone. And I want to go over a couple other tweaks that I have. So this tweak is mainly the theme, and it was a bit of a process getting the theme to look exactly how I wanted, because if you go over to where I found the theme, which is over at Chrome, as you can see here, this is, I just searched core theme by Blue Cydia, and it came up modmyi.com, and the guy Blue who created this theme posted it here. As you can see, core by Blue, and that's an example of what it can look like. And these are just examples, and I'll show you. So over here, these are what your icons can look like. Circle, like sunken in circle, all that. You can also get it gold like that. You can make your badges different, just like over here. You make your badges different. And then there's also these all types of icons and whatnot. And it tells you how to download over here. It tells you how to get everything going, what other tweaks you need to get. And there's a lot of other information. There's also people who really like this app, so they created widgets or other parts of the theme to go along with it. So this, you see this this clock right here, this gold clock. Normally that is, I think just black or silver or something like that, and someone made it gold in order to match the gold icons. And someone else made this. This is a lock screen, as you can see down here. That's where you would swipe over in order to unlock your phone. And then this is basically my setup. So it has the widget that has a digital clock. It has the weather. It has where I'm at. It has a forecast of the weather. And then those are the icons that I use because I really like them. And then I also use it's Anchor something. I'll talk about that later in order to make all my icons come down here. Otherwise they would be behind this. And then there's another one that's this. It's brass. As you can tell the difference here, which it's very cool, very, very cool. And then there's these. This is just the example from gold to brass. And then here's some other widgets. And then you can go there. Like I said, all I searched was core by Blue theme Cydia, and it's this first one here. But let's go back here. So this is basically my theme. Come over here. Not all apps, you can request him to create icons that are that look just like this, but I'm not sure if he still does it. This is kind of an older theme. I'm not sure. And side note, I also believe this theme is $2. I forget, something like that. And I know there's ways to get things that you would buy on Cydia for free, but I highly recommend you purchase this, or if you're set on getting it for free, then get it for free, see that you really like it, and then give them a couple dollars. Actually go back and buy it, because this guy definitely put a lot of work into this. But to elaborate a little bit more on the theme, what I can do here is all these are widgets. So basically this right here, where what I was talking about with the analog clock and all this information, it's a widget. So if you just click away from the icons and hold, you can add any of these other widgets. You can add an RSS feed. You can add a picture slideshow with whatever pictures you want. You can have, see, mine's an iPhone 6, so I'll click on this. You have to put in some of your own information. So it has your place right there. I keep pulling that down, sorry about that. But it has your information right there. But that's just another one. What you do is hold it just like an icon. You can put it anywhere you want. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to hit home, and I'm going to go back and show you guys. You can also put a calendar. You can put an analog clock. You can also, I think the one I have is this one right here. But what else you can do is, instead of having this digital, you can have it analog, but you can also just add in the other analog clock. Let me go over to that. You can also add in this analog clock as well. This is this is different than the other analog clock. And so that's basically the core theme by Blue. I also want to show you guys my lock screen, which I really like. You see this part where it's just a circle. It has a time. You can set what the difference in there. Whoops. And then this slide, and then it goes to that. I'm going to skip right here so you don't see my passcode. Not that you'd ever get my phone, but just in case. And then we enter in here. So I'm going to go to settings. I also have one that makes all of these circles because I just like to look better. And we're going to go down to here. So this is settings. No, this is the circle that you saw on the lock screen, and this is also what created when I slid over. It created that where you would put in your passcode. It created it to look like that. Anchor. See, this is what I was talking about before. Anchor, where you can put your apps wherever you want. Let me go back and give you an example of that. So basically, you know, if you were to take an app if you were to take this, everything would slide over, but I can leave a gap up there if need be. I want to put that back. But so that's very helpful when you use this, so there's not a bunch of apps behind the widget. Alkaline. Do you see my battery bar up there? I can make it what I have it now, bolus. I can make it look like the Habisha or spots. So I can make it look like any of that. I also have berry. I don't know what berry does. Some of these I don't even remember what they do. I have browser changer, so whenever I click a link, it goes over to Google Chrome instead of Safari, just because I like Chrome better. Circle icons, that's what creates everything in here to be circles, as you can see. Cream is disabled right now, but it allows you to, when you pop this up, it allows you to do custom colors to these up here. So when the Wi-Fi and whatnot, I don't use it because I think this is cream. I'll correct myself later if it's not, or I'll put it on the screen if it's not cream. But I don't like using cream because when, say I put Wi-Fi to blue, it always stays blue. Where it's white right now, it always stays blue. When I turn it off, it is the Wi-Fi signal part that changes colors, and I don't like that. It's easier to tell what's on or off when the whole thing turns on or off. So like Bluetooth, you see how it turns white, how it turns gray. If I set it to white, it would always be white, and when I would click on it, the Bluetooth sign would turn white or black or white or black, depending if it was on or off. So I don't really like that. Display recorder, that's what I'm using right now to record the display. You're able to set up. Silly phone. 1 second, I'll wait till this phone is off. Alright, so display recorder is what I'm using right now to record this screen. You're able to set it to different things. Right now I have it set to when I triple tap my home button, and you can do other stuff, but that's the only thing I really changed. Flux, I believe it's either implemented now in 9.3.3 or it's about to be implemented in iOS 10. I know for a fact it's going to be here in iOS 10, but Flux, it's where at night, you know, your screen is kind of blue and it's very bright. It kind of takes it to an orangish color, so it's easier on the eyes and doesn't mess up your sleep cycle so much. Flip Control Center, I don't really use Flip Control Center. GroovyBoard, I believe I needed GroovyBoard in order to use my core theme. I'm not sure, because I did this a couple weeks ago, so not everything is fresh in my brain. But I'm going to make a video on how I set up my core theme, so stay tuned for that. And also, shameless plug here for my own series, that I have a iOS development journey that I started a couple days ago. I've been on and off with iOS development. You can check up there in the card to see my trailer video, and it's just me tracking my iOS development journey, learning and creating my own app. So, shameless plug, sorry about that. Let's get back to this. Groovy Lock is disabled, so I don't use that. HotDog, I believe this is, I can change my status bar. So back here on the lock screen, as you can see, my bar is blue. That's what GroovyBar does. I lied. That's what HotDog does. It allows me to set my status bar to different colors. I'm also able to set the where I have the Dark Knight or the Batman there. It's actually technically the Dark Knight, but not everyone knows that. where the Dark Knight logo is, I can change that to whatever text I want in HotDog. HotDog is not what I use to make that the Dark Knight logo, I believe. Let's go down to IconOMatic. I downloaded this when I downloaded the core theme. Again, I believe that's what I needed it for. Incognito messages, I have this disabled, but basically what this tweak does, it keeps your messages unread until you start typing. And it got annoying, so I didn't use it, as well as it hides your typing indicator. And this is InstaBetter. So I had it disabled right now because it wouldn't let me use Instagram with the new storyboard update, but I believe they updated it and it's working now. I just haven't used it. It allows you to download any media on Instagram. You're able to change the amount of followers you have, but only your phone is able to see that, so it doesn't really make sense unless you're trying to show it off to like a friend or someone, you know, just trying to like brag, even though they can just go in your profile and see that you don't have those many followers. And it also allows you to zoom in on pictures, if I didn't already say that. And it allows you to do some other stuff as well, but that's basic. Those are the main things. Lock glyph, if you saw on my lock screen the American flag in the circle that I slid over, that's a lock glyph. And you're able to get different themes and stuff. So I can make it the core theme, and you're able to download many different lock glyph themes. You just download them from Cydia. And you're able to make the outline of the ring different colors and the idle color different colors and stuff like that. Nudekeys is basically this. Let me show you. This is Nudekeys. If you see my keyboard, it's a different color. Opener, instead of opening to the regular iPhone maps, I open to Google Maps because iPhone Maps has messed me up quite a few times, so I kind of got fed up with it. The only thing I like it for is when it shows your traffic, because it's better than the Google Maps in that regard. This is PowerTap. So basically, if I come over, so what PowerTap does, if I hold down the lock button, you know, as if I was turning it off, I'm able to tap on it. I can't do it right now because if I hold it down, if I hold it down now, it'll end my recording of the display. But if I tap on where I slide, it goes over, so if I slide it, I could reboot it, I could respring it, or I could put it into safe mode. So it just makes life a little easier. PriorityHub. PriorityHub goes like this. Let me send a test notification, and that's what it looks like. It just, say your message, if you have a message, a missed call and stuff, you can hide. How do I hide? It's not letting me hide. I don't know why. But that's basically what it does, and it's all right. See, that's what it does. It hides like that. I can tap on it to see. I guess it's not working right now because I'm trying to tap on it. It's just not working. So maybe I need to update it. Maybe it's just not working. Record and torch. I'm able to turn on and off flash while I'm recording. Record pause. I'm able to pause a video and then start recording this within the same video again. So I don't have like two separate videos on my thing. RoundDock. RoundDock is what I use to put multiple icons, more than 4 icons onto my dock. And I used to use InfiniDock, but it wasn't supported when I downloaded this Cydia, so I just got RoundDock and it works. Speed intensifier, as you notice, actually I think I have it disabled, but it makes, whenever you click on something, it doesn't take so long for it to pop up. It pops up a lot faster. Tap tap flip, I forget what that's for. Winterboard, everyone needs Winterboard in order to download a theme. Zeppelin, alright, here it is. Zeppelin is what I use for this up in the corner for the Dark Knight. See, these are all the different ones I can put up. I can put the core and see, where's Batman? See, this one's Batman. This one's Batman, not the Dark Knight. See, Batman changed. It takes a little while for it to change. Unless you change. See, right now I clicked on it. It'll take a little while for it to change until... See, now it's changed. It's kind of messed up a little bit, but it'll work. It'll go back to normal soon. And that's basically it. Those are my tweaks. Sorry if this video is a little longer. I mean, those are all my tweaks, and it's hard to go by very quickly. I'll try to make it as short as possible. And like I mentioned before, if you're interested in iOS development, please follow me on my journey. Please consider subscribing if this helped you out at all, or if you want me to make anything regarding any of these tweaks or any other tweaks within, the Cydia store. Comment down below and request a video for me to make, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video, and I'll let you know if I create it or not. So that's it for now. Have a good one.